Yellow. Okay, so you said whatever brings me joy, right, Corey? Yeah. Geez, sorry. And I can tell you, I've been feeling the urge to play Diablo 1 for some time. So I'm gonna do that, and let's give it a go. I've installed the BAs. Does anyone else think Marx's ears just exploded? I'm so sorry. Diablo 1. The Belzebub Mod. I also didn't make a cocktail. I don't feel like it at the moment. Let's literally go incredibly old school. That's good. Good choice. Rooibos. It's funny that Blizzard got the reputation for being like having really good cutscenes. And at this point they certainly deserved it. At least for Diablo and Blizzard North, they didn't make it. It was outsourced to a team related, but not them. Not the main devs, at least. I watched Noah Gavay's video on the whole Diablo series. Usually when I get the feeling of like, oh, I kind of want to replay that game, and Noah's done a video on it. Watching his video is enough to make me go, oh, I get the gist. That's it. I'm alright. And he didn't do it. Like, it made me just want to play Diablo 1. Make sure I had a copy. I did. Download a mod for it. Lip Smacker. Copyright 1996. Blizzard Entertainment. Willow and Lara? Willow and Cleric, if they were here, oh, losing their minds. Beelzebub single player beta, version 5. It's a mod. I don't know how modded it is. The OG Diablo, right? Exactly. I mean, I want to give it a go. Diablo. Diablo 4? No, Diablo 1. Mature rated game. Someone said do what, and I kind of want to play like the series at some point. See? Necromancer. That's not a... Also, you... I want to make it clear, it's really small on my screen too. The UI is tiny for me as well. Necromancer. That's Ned Stark, you fuck. I don't know who that is. You've got to go warrior. I hate it. Auto map. Hide alt info screens. Right to chat. Alt to show drops. Lock item tags. Spellbook. Speedbook. What the hell's a speedbook? Text skill. Team information. Okay. Oh, look at that. Video, yep, there you go. Oh, 1996, right? It's a game I played when I was younger.
And a fellow drinking geese? Why don't that old crumb do something for a change? Sure, she's got stuff. You listen to me. She's unnatural. I ain't never seen her eat or drink. And you can't trust somebody
Shut up, Farnham.
And a fellow drinking geese?
You can remember things when you're 5 years old, right?
Well, what can I do for you? The priest, Tremaine. Ah, he's a solitary fellow who has no time for most of us. He seems to prefer the company of Pepin or Cain. Ah, that's fine by me. I respect his passion and his commitment to his order, but I've no time for his
Quest log. Jeez, that's new. Crafting.
Well, what can I do for you?
Please, brace yourself.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Tremaine is an occasional visitor to our town and seems to have little problem coming and going. It is strange how at times anyone who tries to leave Tristram is hunted down and slain by the cloaked riders, and at other times it is a simple matter to leave. I think it is that uncertain fear that keeps some of us here. But we are glad for Tremaine's bravery and luck in keeping some contact with the rest of the kingdom.
Game settings. Combat event text. Screen check on play movies. Monster and hit effect. Town walk increase. Fuck yeah. Let's have the full monster description. Oh, that's great.
Greetings. What ails you, my friend? What ails you, my friend? I have made a very interesting discovery. Unlike us, the creatures in the labyrinth can heal themselves without the aid of potions or magic. If you hurt one of the monsters, make sure it is dead, or it very well may regenerate itself.
Do you still hate Dorothy the dinosaur?
Good day. How may I serve you? Ogden and his wife have taken me and my grandmother into their home, and have even let me earn a few gold pieces by working at the inn. I owe so much to them, and hope one day to leave this place and help them start a grand hotel in the east. Psst, over here.
Kane knows too much. He scares the life out of me, even more than that woman across the river. He keeps telling me about how lucky I am to be alive, and how my story is foretold in legend. I think he's off his crock.
Yeah, what? I'm not gonna
Get there from here.
I'm not gonna give you 50 gold just to look at an item. I can't afford it yet anyway. God, it's been such a long time. I don't know if I've ever replayed Diablo 1. A waypoint. A waypoint? That's not a thing? Mods, baby. Oh my god, a quest. A private stash. Yeah, you have all my gold.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo
Add
at
3
night
black
are
mana.
inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck. Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun. Jillian, my barmaid? If it were not for her sense of duty to her granddam, she would have fled from here long ago. Goodness knows I begged her to leave, telling her that I would watch after the old woman, but she is too sweet and caring to have done so.
Wait, Gede? You're a Diablo 2 character. What are you doing here? Oh, hey, Adrian.
Sense a soul in search of answers. I sense a soul. The greatest power is often the shortest lived. You may find ancient words of power written upon scrolls of parchment. The strength of these scrolls lies in the ability of either apprentice or adept to cast them with equal ability. Their weakness is that they must first be read aloud and can never be kept at the ready in your mind. Know also that these scrolls can be read but once, so use them with care.
Oh, hey, a cow. Perfect.
I can't get there from here. Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest. Your death will be avenged.
You never talk to him? He never dies. You need to talk to him to get the butcher
The
quest.
sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Look at it. Look at it. Feel your video game heritage. This is what it was all about. We're adventuring. This is the most dungeon we've ever dungeoned. Skeleton captain. Fuck. I'm gonna get surrounded if I don't move. Look at the AI try and work it out. Work out what to do. Ugh. Early, like, not early versions, but early design docs were like, Diablo is turn-based, the same way Rogue was. Because that's Rogue was one of the games they were playing in NetHack when the developers were like at university learning computer science. So they took it as inspiration. Oh, you got a short sword? Fuck. Why am I using a... I don't have the dexterity for that hunter's bow. Okay. That screaming sound. Like, that's... You know, hold Alt, I think, to not move? No? Maybe it's a Diablo 2 thing. Shift. Yeah, it's shift. Could be a Diablo 2 thing that has been modded in, because that it's mostly quality of life. So this, like, again, let's go back to the channel's idea when we talk about TTRPGs. I haven't been playing in a while, which is a shame. Darker Heart was delayed. We'll get to it. We'll get more soon, I'm sure. I say it repeatedly. It's just worth making it clear because it is one of the most striking things. The number of things. Oh, he equipped it automatically. Good job. One of the most striking things is just the number of creatures you kill. Even in this, like, more restrained version compared to, say, Diablo 4 or 3. Right, then there's just hordes of enemies. Even here, you're still dealing with more enemies, like more combat, killing more things than you'll ever do on the tabletop. Because a tabletop one, each combat is so much slower. It's not knocking it. It's not saying it's a negative. It's just recognition that
I can't get there from here.
the feelings you get
I can't get there
from a computer game where you can have these combats really fast are different. Even a old school Renaissance and OSR game won't have this amount of things dying in front of you. And so instead of having like these large, expansive, one click per enemy sort of fights, you'd have these features like here's some terrain that's in the way, weirdly shaped walls, pillars, on class 7 or class 3. These sort of things can exist in your fight, but it'll be one fight that's got a lot of, maybe a lot of smaller creatures, things with low health. But that one fight will be your session. Maybe even 2 sessions. You know? Scroll of Identify. Oh, that's... Resist fire. Okay, fair enough. And even if it is a little silly, like a fight like this that is well and truly the enemies are at a disadvantage. Because there's a room full of animated skeletons who can't do anything. I guess your TTRPG characters are like, well, why am I going to open that door now? And then I guess a library tome. How close am I to leveling up? Then I'm going to swap to my bow and shoot through. When I can equip a bow, I'm going to shoot through the grates to deal with those enemies. Wow.
I can't carry anymore.
Don't have a town portal yet. Just want to play. I don't know. It's weird to reminisce on this. Even Diablo 1 was beyond the point where my dad was interested in video games. Dune 2000. Civ 2. By the time we got Diablo 1, it's probably not 1996. Also, you wouldn't be interested in the because it's too violent. Oh, it's 34? Jeez. Level up again. Might have to go fight him normally. 7, 2. Chance to block much higher. That'll be worth more though. It's cool, man. It's funny, like playing Civ 2 was with my father nearby, or my father playing Civ 2 was a lot about like he'd get a technology and then spend a minute or two talking about it, what it was, whatever Civ he was playing, usually Greece or Macedonia, somewhere where he could be Alexander the Great. He'd spend that time like talking through pottery or whatever technology. It's cool. Definitely Diablo would be too violent. He didn't. Oh, oof. Scrolls of Inferno aren't really doing much. Oops. A small axe, you say? 2 to 7, 2 to 10. Time to get back to town. We successfully blocked there. Did you see it? And I've almost certainly inherited that impulse to like pontificate in some way, have a captive audience tell you about it. But that's just, to me, that's what parenting is. You're going to explain the things you understand when the child is telling you things about stuff you don't understand, and you listen instead. And I don't know. It's just, yeah.
Well, what can I do for you?
Quilted armor. I'd love some armor. Yes, please. Here, have this club I'm not using. Oh, the axe is two-handed. That's... Fuck it, he needs a shield anyway, right? Things aren't going to go particularly well for Aiden. I sure hope...
I can't use this yet.
Grand armor of the fox. I get a short bow. Well... 1 to 4, Jesus. It kind of is, though. 34. Sell for 93. I could use it next level, so maybe let's just hold on.
Hello, my friend.
Usually they say that like it's teaching.
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
Greetings. Greetings.
Like, they're stuck.
Hello, my friend.
Talk to Kane.
Stay
Poison
a
water
while.
supply.
I don't know what I can really tell you about this that will be of any
Captive
help.
vault.
The water that fills our wells comes from an underground spring. I have heard of a tunnel that leads to a great lake. Perhaps they are one and the same. Unfortunately, I do not know what would cause our water supply to be tainted. It seems that the Archbishop
Bishop Lazarus.
goaded many of the townsmen into venturing into the labyrinth to find the king's missing son. He played upon their fears and whipped them into a frenzied mob. None of them were prepared for what lay within the cold earth. Lazarus abandoned them down there, left in the clutches of unspeakable horrors to die.
Here. This is good audio.
And a fellow drinking peace?
Here.
Do you drink water?
Talking to him about the butcher is worse. But it's I don't remember it being like overly tragic, but it wasn't good. Well, hey, Tremaine the priest.
All I can do now is pray for us all. All I can do now is pray for us all.
Amazing. You've added so much. Like, you could do a semi-mega dungeon-esque. Probably not D&D, let's face it. Like, no, D&D would be fine, but an old school Renaissance would work better. In like a hell, the setting comes up in several anime manga. It's like town or safe space is actually really close to a dungeon. Adventurers come here. Go adventure.
I
Like-
can't get there from here.
Like, that's the whole plot. Well, it's not the whole plot. That's the pitch. Which, hilariously, that's Darkest Dungeon as well, which I have downloaded and decided I didn't want to play tonight. Not because I didn't want to play it, but I more wanted to play Diablo. Shift, Tab, Alt, Alt. Scroll of Resurrect. Don't mind if I do. A bookcase. Book of Holy Bolt. Well, we now need to get Magic 20. Hello there, skeletons. I'd like to ask you a question. Book of Fireball. 15. Because that setting, that conceit of like, okay, just go into the dungeon. It's got multiple layers. See what's inside. Like, that's enticing. That is enticing. It's a simple concept. And if you like dungeoning, if that's the reason you're playing that role-playing game, do you need much else? Especially if it's like a mega dungeon, which it's not like there are a lot. Several things published role-playing settings and books that are just, this is a big dungeon, go, go, go. Look at that. You're a big guy. I've got a big axe. My name is Aiden. Beast. Fallen one. thrilling gameplay.
I can't get there from here.
Let's keep it out of there. Okay, that's good. Now the Scroll of Inferno. Incredible. Unidentified robe. Boy, I hope none of these are cursed, huh? Look at Dark Pact. I don't even know what that is. Yes. Sweet. Damn it. Resurrect. Fucking amazing. Where's the scroll of identify? Where did it go? Where is it, you fuck? Oh no, there it is. Huh. Fluky. Fluky. Oh, plus one's magic. The axe of magic. Tin axe of magic, not tin. Not the. Okay. Alright. This is your video game history. This is what it was. So much has been built out and up from this. We have learned and grown. Diablo 2 was installed to be quite a large game. So at one point, my sister and I were trying to play Diablo 2 Lord of Destructions, the expansion, but it didn't have enough space on one of the computers. We wanted to play multiplayer. And a friend helped us choose which files would be safe to delete from the machine, and it included some Windows features and Windows... Not 98. Yeah, Windows 98. So we turned off a few Windows features just so we could potentially... I don't even know what these Scrolls of Resurrects do. I guess in a single player game, they're mostly pointless, aren't they? I was going to do the cool thing. Shoot through the bars. But, you know. And kill a fallen one, they arrest them, run away briefly, so actually isn't too dangerous to walk into a group of them. The Scroll of Healing. Oh.
I have no room.
What if? You already got... Yeah, we're already wielding one. Okay, you like shuffling you shuffling your inventory around? You don't? Well, shit, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's gonna happen. No, I cannot figure out a way to get this
I
book
can't carry anymore.
get this book of charged vault to him. Okay, well, back up to town. Suicide Town portal. By equipping a sash, I have an additional layer of potions. Look at that, we cleared out the whole first floor. The town of Tristram can sleep safely. The dungeon is clear. We've solved the problem. No more demons. Increased movement speed in town is a godsend. Look at that. Go, go, go. Go, little guy. Like, holy bolt. We're
I
gonna
can't use this.
know what that
yet.
does. Probably keep that then. Firebolt. Charge bolt. Don't want charge bolt. I know that's not very good. We'll figure out what Dark Pact does. Firebolt we're not going to keep. Keep those. Rest of them, they're going to be sold.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Here I thought. Nope. Nugent doesn't want that item. I don't fucking care. Take it, you jerk. Ugh. Alright. Forgot that was a thing. Yeah, you'll take it. Sure don't need mana potions yet. It's... that Tristram sound, that music, that specific feel is like absolutely iconic. Absolutely iconic. Enemies with ranged weapons? God. I should hope not. Sleep tight, Madam Loxy. Don't have nightmares of demons. And skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Send shivers down your spine. Gary, did you play Diablo when you were younger? Would it also have annoyed your parents? I had permissive and atheist parents, so, like... But you're killing demons, like, they're enemies. It wasn't necessary. Even if it is, like... a pretty good argument, in my opinion. Do you see when I see that? Hey, we leveled up. %60 chance to hit. Yes, please. Now we need magic. We did it. Whoa, that's great. Oh, -2 to vitality. It's cursed. Wasn't allowed into the house. That's good. Like, very reasonable, I suppose. Like, it's... I mean, if you assume video games are named after their protagonist, right? Naming it Diablo. You were concerned indeed. I don't think it's an unreasonable position to take, especially if you... It's also like, I don't think it's not a work of high art. My sister read at least one of the novels by Richard A. Neck, who's one of the authors that I kind of admire in the sense that he's not only written his own stuff, but that it's horrific. See? Again, as a parent, I wouldn't allow a kid to play this. The question of at what age would they be allowed to play this is, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that, unfortunately. I know it wouldn't be forever. It is a thing of like, how old do your kids have to be before they can engage in media that has, it isn't just adult themes, but is like clumsy adult themes. Bone Ripper. Well, that guy. It matters more to me that it's like a good example. Is it using mature themes for a reason, or is it schlock? Define schlock, Jimbles, as well. Look at all this heavy stuff I'm carrying. Another large axe. Well, let's go back to town. Sell some stuff. Hope we get town portal at some point. To the water passage. Define schlock, what a question. Anyway, I was saying my sister read at least one of the novels, the Diablo novels. And if I ask her about it now, she almost certainly wouldn't remember it, right? But also, was it good? No idea. No idea if it was good.
What can I do for you?
I have them. I might listen to them. Just so I can know if they're good. Resist lightning 27%. I can't use these because I'm not strong enough. And that feels...
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
He's charging me to identify. That feels weird. This item is Iron Axe, magic item. Great. Fine Axe of the Sky. Cool. That feels weird. Didn't you do this for free now, buddy? Chance to hit 9%. Fine Axe of the Slate. That's great. We'll be using that one soon. When we get more strength, which will take a bit of time. Fine Armor of the Sky. 11-4.
The village needs your help, good master. Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albert, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form.
Oh, what can I do for you? Greetings. Farewell.
You're over. Psst. Chamber Butcher, the from spell portal down the cast. Saying, am I what see?
What?
Yet out it figured you haven't? Understand, could you even so simple it make to try-die? Chamber Butcher, the from spell portal down the cast. If I were a few years older, I would shower her with whatever riches I could muster. And let me assure you, I could get my hands on some very nice stuff. Jillian is a beautiful girl who should get out of Tristram as soon as it is safe. Maybe I'll take her with me when I go. For once, I'm with you. My business runs dry, so to speak, if I have no market to sell to. You better find out what is going on, and soon. I know more than you think about that grisly thing. His little friends got a hold of me and managed to get my leg before Griswold pulled me out of that hole. I'll put it bluntly. Kill him before he kills you and adds your corpse to his collection. Look, I am running a business here. I don't sell information, and I don't care about some king that's been dead longer than I've been alive. If you need something to use against this king of the undead, then I can help you out.
Damn it, what? Little
All
brat.
I can do now is pray for us all.
So, I was talking about Richard A. Neck,
Hello, my friend.
and
Stay a while and listen.
it was like he's someone who, not a ghostwriter, it's like he writes tie-in novels. A jobber, in wrestling terms, I guess. And it's certainly workman. He puts out a lot of writing. He also writes his own stuff, and I don't know, at least his own stuff, and I don't know how much better it is, but he did at least a few of the, like, Drizzt series. Did he? I'm pretty sure he did.
You must have been speaking with Wirt. His is a sad story indeed. That poor child was taken into the labyrinth by the demons, ripped from the very arms of his mother, Canis. May her soul rest in peace. The boy managed to escape, but only after they had chewed off his leg, and he has not been quite sane since. He often speaks in riddles, but his knowledge of the labyrinth may hold some truth.
And I'm, like, curious about what that's like. Writing on, like, not on spec, writing to a contract. Because I have some experience. I have the manuscript, not a finished version of a novel, right? And it took me a long time. What would that process be like if I was just, someone said, these plot beats, these characters, this world, go. Is that possible? Of course it's possible. What would that be like? Would it be harder or easier? If there's a layer of it's not my baby, it's not my novel, I'm not thinking about the whole thing, like how would that be easier? I don't know.
It seems that
I
the
kind of want to give that a...
Lazarus goaded
want to give
many
it...
of the
When am I going to have
townspeople
time?
to venturing into the labyrinth to find the king's missing son. He played upon their fears and whipped them into a frenzied mob. None of them were prepared for what lay within the cold earth. Lazarus abandoned them down there, left in the clutches of unspeakable horrors to die.
So I want to know what that's like. Write fan fiction, you idiot. That's what, not all of it, but that's a big part of it.
The story of our king is
Jimbles.
the tragic fall of Leoric was a harsh blow to this land. The people always loved the king, and now they live in mortal fear of him. The question that I keep asking myself is how he could have fallen so far from the light, as Leoric had always been the holiest of men. Only the vilest powers of hell could so utterly destroy a man from within.
What ails you, my friend?
Or when someone's like, we want a novel in the Diablo world, go for it. And you go, okay, I'm going to introduce a concept, necromancers. Enjoy. Like, what? Hey, man. Recharge all equipment.
I sense a soul in search of answer. The people of Tristram will die if you cannot restore fresh water to their wells. Know this. Demons are at the heart of this matter, but they remain ignorant of what they have spawned.
How would you know that, Adriel?
The lair of the butcher is steeped in demonic power, and casting any spell of passage there could cause unexpected results. The butcher is a sadistic creature that delights in the torture and pain of others. You have seen his handiwork in the drunken farm. His destruction will do much to ensure the safety of this village. The dead who walk among the living follow the cursed.
Yeah, alright. Let's do a little more dungeon delving. It's... that Spanish guitar, Spanish-inspired guitar. Like these lighting effects that aren't actually lighting effects, they're just painted onto the world. It's... no wonder it took over. No wonder people were obsessed with it. These are also procedurally generated. Like, it's a different dungeon layout each time. Sick. Then the next rank up for it too. As soon as we can. A shrine! You get to learn what shrines do. Creepy shrine. Strength is bolstered by heavenly faith. Strength 38. Well, nah. Oh, 4 minutes left. Okay, cool. Temporarily increases strength. Neat. 16 minutes. Let's do the water passage and then maybe let's try and find the butcher. Because we have got his carver. Something about carver. Whoa! Devilkins are dangerous. Very low chance to hit on those guys. Jeez. Skip out the like the demon beastkin carver stuck with me for some time as like a very scary, evocative name for a monster. I mean, functionally, it's very similar to the butcher. But still. Like there's that tension that we were getting when we were playing Sainted, Avowed. What was it? The Hades like. Yeah, baby, I'm a member of the Flesh Clan. I'd love a special scimitar, yes please. Sure did take a while to fade out there. Jeez. Let's identify this scimitar, right? 86 blood gutter. Blood gutter and a small shield. I'll take a healing potion. Full heal, partial heal. Okay. Attack speed, good chance to hit, extra damage, dexterity, like. And we're wearing armor now. We've got a shield, sorry. Okay, we are glad we replaced the not so great axe. Not so great axe. I'm a genius. Diablo 2 has had a remastered version relatively recently as well. $15, I think, is what I needed. Oh. Jeez. And had a DLC that it created and introduced an entirely new class to the whole system, the Warlock, which follows the Dungeons and Dragons definition. I make deals with demons, which is funny because that happened in the setting. It was usually described as a witch. Oh shit, who the hell is that? Demon the Poisoner. Somebody the Poisoner. He's gonna shoot arrows at me. I'm gonna shoot arrows at him first. Ramek. Ramek? It's the name of a lich in Forgotten Realms, I believe. It's got a lot of health. You gonna come get me? Huh? Nope. 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 Huh. Run, fight, return to fight another day. Purchase stronger armor. There's that tension, you know, that, oh god, am I going to survive through this? That comes in even very simple games.
What ails you, my friend?
You want a short sword?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
It's the Empyrean Wand. Or a Empyrean Wand. Vitality, cold damage. Oh, daily is good. 2 max magic.
Well, what can I do for you?
Goodbye, 10x. Eight to 22. 2 to 8. Like, that's still not. It's still much better. 17, 20, 25. Jeez, okay. Griswold. 1,400 ain't nothing. And where are the folks?
Greetings.
Hard leather armor. 23,000. Well, it's not going to happen, is it? Oh, +3. Oh, +3. Well, not that much better then. What telling me to use the town portal scroll in like isn't filling me with. Maybe I could get a town portal scroll from Adri.
What ails you, my friend?
Oh. Gold no longer taking an inventory slot would be pretty good too. Resurrect, healing, yeah.
Greetings.
There you go. Now I think we can deal with that jerk. And I mean, if we're playing Diablo on the stream, we've got to do, like, open the butcher's door. Skill book as opposed to spell book. Item repair. Temps. No spells. So do you think he was still pretty close? Yes. Click, 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 click. It's Diablo, baby. That's what it is. Yeah, click. Remember Noah's video that I've referred to at least once already is how many clicks to the center of Diablo? And like, yeah, one, good question, and two, what an interesting metaphor. Like, what is the center of Diablo? What is it actually about? It's why his incredibly long video exploring the whole series is really fascinating, because it's not just what is the plot of Diablo 1, what is it like to play it, it's also what does it mean? Poison water supply. What does Diablo mean? To you, to him, growing up? And he's a fascinating crafting study available. Because I don't know how, because it hasn't been introduced yet. Also, club is fantastic given it's a board with a nail in it. Alright, let's do the stupid thing, huh? Hold on to your butts, everybody. I'm opening the door. Huh? Okay. Right. Usually plays the very well-known fresh meat sound, and it one didn't, and two kind of thought it was that. That's his room. Oh. I don't assume anyone, given enough time, will have an interesting point that's worth doing a video essay about a subject, right? There's got to be something that says you have thought about it enough that you... Not just you've thought about it enough that anyone can do it, but like some part of you is having interesting thoughts. I can't guarantee that that would happen if someone just had thoughts about it enough. About something, anything enough. But the way Noah pulls out incredible thoughts. Not about... Sometimes you can think it's not that deep, but like... to magic. The stuff he pulls up is. You may not think, for example, Fallout's point lookout DLC is that deep, but it is. If not just to him. You're going to be using a bow so much, Jimbles. Why didn't you play the rogue? Because in Diablo 3, they add on or retcon the concept of Aiden being another son of the king. So like, I am once again quite ridiculously insisting on a canon playthrough of a game that had this lore expansion much later than the game in which the character is supposed to have appeared, because like in Diablo 2, the warrior killed Diablo. You know, the warrior killed Diablo and, spoilers, put the soul stone of Diablo in his head. Like, the original game designers being like, what the fuck? Why did he do that? That doesn't make any sense. Because again, that all happens in a cutscene, and that cutscene was not created by Blizzard. At least not that section of Blizzard. So, minions for the scavengers. Shadowbite. So they were surprised by it too.
Where would I put this?
But narratively, it's like you braved all of these hell, all of the hell. You've been down into the depths and it changed you. You know, like, it's not, I wouldn't call it standard, but not an uncommon trope. So, how big is his axe? Oh, rats. Just a little bit too big, huh? It's a pretty understandable plot beat to be like, and whatever, the contact with these demons is fucked with his mind enough that you end up kill him. You know? You end up altered, tainted in some way. And that concept of tainted, darkness, just contact with demons fucks with you enough to make you so you'll fail in the end. You'll snatch defeat from the hands of victory. Good night, Corey. Thanks for joining in. Having a good bit of chaos and then jump onto a Diablo for my own indulgence. As the water is no
What's that
longer
you say?
yellow.
The mere presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted? Oh, truly a great evil lurks beneath our town. But your
Always good to
perseverance
see
and
ya.
courage gives us hope. Please take this ring. Perhaps it will aid you in the destruction of such vile creatures.
Thanks, Pepin. Also gives you an unidentified ring.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
You do not have enough gold.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
The Ring of Truth. Wow, that's actually really great. Resist all 10%.
Well, what can I do for you?
Buckler stood as excellent. How dare you? Plus one of dexterity compared to student magic. Honestly, more useful. Dexterity is the bitter brand. That's also familiar too. Many of the armor is rolled, but yeah, a hat would be a good idea. Light release. Okay, let's finish that. Well done. Whew. What a fun adventure. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. It's a shame Final Fantasy 13 couldn't work. Hey, it's finished downloading. Let's just do a little, huh? Let's watch it break, huh? I think that'll be funny. No. Screen. Yeah, go away. Careful. It may be too powerful for your computer. I assure you I'll be fine. Also, 49 gigabytes. 49 jiggly bits. That's so much. Oh, that's not a great sign. I uninstalled and reinstalled it there. Oh boy. I'm gonna figure out what's going on there. We'll get back to it soon, but that's not Spawn, that's what it was. That was not a great. It's not a great leading thing. Okay, we'll investigate it. Have a great day, everybody. And please tell those people you love them very much. Okay. Good love you. Good night, everyone.